Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 18 of my Moncton Navigators franchise here on East Coast Gaming. We are about to step in what is literally probably the biggest series of the franchise history to date here in year 4. Last year, we failed to make it past the second round as we were tragically eliminated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And now we get to face off with a very top-heavy Toronto Maple Leafs team. If you missed the last episode, episode number 17, where we beat the Philadelphia Flyers in 5 games, I kind of looked at the lines for the Maple Leafs. And definitely their first line is going to be a big problem. Matthews, Nylander, and Marner all on that first line. We got 2 right wingers there on the first line. And on the second line, we have Tavares with Pierre Engvall and Eddie Tanguay, who is a second overall pick. Toronto, for whatever reason, did not sim very well in year number 2 of this franchise. And so they got a second overall pick. So that's our guy here, Eddie Tanguay. But I feel like our bottom 6 is a lot better than theirs. And also something that I didn't notice that I do notice now is that the chemistry on the lines isn't probably there. Because here they have 2 playmakers and a sniper, which I mean could get them a +1 or a +3 realistically at the most. But here they have 2 playmakers, I believe. Oh no, Tavares is a sniper. That's weird. I would have thought he would have been a playmaker, but Tanguay, okay. He's got a 2-way forward here. They're missing a lot of the size that we have. We have power forwards. I love the power forward, and from what I'm seeing here, they don't have any in the lineup. They don't have any power forwards whatsoever. A couple of 2-ways. And they seem to be missing quite a bit of physical presence here. They got a shutdown pairing here in Muzzin and Hull, but that being said, I do think that they have... that first line is deadly, but I think that our first line with the +5 is just about as good as theirs. You have a 90 overall, a 91 overall power forward, and a 93 overall sniper. I mean, if you look at that way. And I mean, our depth is a lot better than theirs. And I love the grind line. We're going to have to find somebody else for Delorier next year because it's at 76 overall, and he's going to go down from there. But I mean, I'm loving this squad right here. And to be honest with you, I think that we have better depth than Toronto, and we have a better goaltender by 4 overall. And I think that our depth might get us the series win. So without further ado here, let's get into it, shall we? So this is probably, like I said, Lazarev dominated the Philadelphia Flyers in the first series, and he's got even more than a goal per game. And so let's see if that dominance will continue against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So here we are at the Avenir Center for Game 1. And, oh my God, yeah, Kajula, is that how you say it? Drake Kajula gets a goal on Markstrom in the first period. Second period, ooh, okay, so Sanford, Nylander, Lazarev had scored to tie it up at 2 goals apiece, and then Robertson and Luosterainen, and that's a back-breaking goal with 24 seconds left in the period there. Ouch. All right, third period. Oh, we get one quickly there, Velarde. And can we get a tying goal here? Does Moncton have a tying goal in them? Do we have that tying goal? Power play, come on. Yes, sir, Perfetti. Cole Perfetti. And come on, let's take it to overtime. And we are in overtime. We're gonna go to overtime, I mean. So that's big right there. Perfetti and Velarde in the third period to tie it up at 4. And let's take it to let's watch this overtime period here. So with the ratings, they seem to have a better overall. Oh yeah, no, to back out. I have to not forget to put myself as the coach. Yeah, we have a better goaltender. They have a better rated team. 94 offense. All right. Kind of nervous here. This is a big game, right? Game number 1. The boys battled back here. Really impressed. All right. So here we are at the start of overtime. Yep. Shane Wright, Sanford, and Lazarev. Sergachev, Parayko. Wright wins the face-off. This is looking like a dump and chase, but he kind of screwed it up. All right. I have a feeling that this is going to be a goal scored by. I think these two teams are too talented. I think that a first liner is going to get the goal here. I could be wrong, and I mean oh my goodness, that there, it was almost there. I'm having trouble talking here. I'm so excited. Jimmy Vesey is tied for third. That's ridiculous. Okay. All right. I think Lazarev has one on his stick here. Usually decent with the predictions. Come on, pass to Lazarev. Oh my God, what a terrible shot that was. Where is he going with that? Matthews wheels it in here. Parayko to Parayko again. Come on. Klim Kostin. Oh, that's a terrible shot. What? Engvall was wide open there. Shane Wright dangles when he doesn't have to. And that one's out of play. All right, second line. Perfetti, Ovechkin, and Kostin. Imagine Tanguay getting lined up here next to Ovechkin. Eddie Tanguay. All right, come on. Oh, that was a terrible play. Why'd you do that? Perfetti dumps it in. We're not getting those dumping chases. We're not getting those. Ovechkin, the poke check. It's a terrible dangle idea. Why'd you do that? Engvall, my goodness, that was nice. That must be Hedman with that wooden stick. Bouchard up to 88. Oh, yes! Who's that? Number 15. Well, it's the third line, so that was Grundstrom. Who's 88? I don't remember having an 88. It's Grundstrom, Velarde, and is Hoglander maybe, but I didn't think it was 88 unless I didn't see it. It was probably Hoglander. Grundstrom, though, gets the all-important goal here. And the Moncton Navigators take a 1-0. Oh, yeah, that was 28. That was probably Hoglander. And here we go here. We didn't see that yet. Velarde is the chosen one for today. All right, so Moncton looked really good in that first game here with the comeback. And then we score in overtime. Grundstrom on the third line. So my prediction was wrong. I said a first line player was going to get it, but you know, I won't complain. I won't complain. Lazarev is 10 points in 6 games here. All right, so let's go for game number 2 right now. Let's keep the momentum going here. So that was a good big game 1 win. And game 2, first period, we outshoot them by a lot, but still 0-0. Second period, Tavares gets one on Markstrom, and then Bouchard gets one on Anderson. All right, they have a power play to start things off here. And we score Lazarev again. Lazarev again. Oh my goodness, power play, come on. Outshooting them quite a bit. Outshooting them quite a bit. And, oh, Matthews And Matthews again. Oh, Matthews. Matthews twice with less than 5 minutes left. Almost at the... Oh, yeah. Both from the circle. Matthews and Matthews. Did he score all the way from the other end of the ice? I didn't understand that. Matthews. Oh, what did I click there? Ooh. We could have gotten a big 2-0 lead here, but it's not going to be that easy, I guess, against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go into game number 3. First period. 2-0 for the Navigators. Delorier on that fourth line again, and Shane Wright. Second period, 3-1. Ovechkin and Hull gets one to bring them within 2. And now let's check it. Third period, power play for Toronto. Kill that, good stuff. Toronto's never out of it, man. They have quite the impressive firepower there. Ferraro, must be a third line D. Come on, hold them. Hold them. Hold them, Moncton. Moncton holds them off and gets a 3-2 win here. Oh. So that was another tight game, but a 3-2 win nonetheless. And New Jersey's running away with it there against Pittsburgh. Lazarev has 12 points in 8 games. I mean, he is definitely lights out up there. So let's go into game number 4, shall we? Can we take a commanding 3-1 series lead, or are the Toronto Maple Leafs going to tie it up here? That is a lot of goals. My goodness, 3-3 after the first period, and Toronto scored 3 straight, and we came back with 3 of our own. So 3 unanswered to start the game, then 3 of our own. Wright, Hathaway, and Velarde. And Toronto, Kajula scores another one there. I always have trouble saying Kajula. Let's see here the third period. Can we tie it up? Got more shots. We tie it up. Oh, that's a backbreaker. Muzzin on Markstrom. Muzzin, and it's not looking like we're going to get any heroics here in game number 4. No, Kajula scores again, and the Toronto Maple Leafs tie it up. They don't want to go away. They do not want to go away, and it's kind of getting me on my nerves here. 2-2. We expected a tight series, though. I mean, we can't go against that top line and not have a tight series. Game 5. 2-0 after the first period. Lazarev and Bouchard. 3-2. Malgin and Matthews, and then we get Ovechkin. No, it's not in the power play. From the blue line almost. Can we hold them off here? That's a lot of firepower to hold off. We're going to need one more. Ooh, oh my God. 10 minutes. Oh, Marner scores. Is it going to go to overtime? No! Shane Wright. Shane Wright with 1:59 seconds left in the third period scores to give the Moncton Navigators a 3-2 win in Game 5. Oh my goodness, Shane Wright. Shane Wright and Lazarev on that first line are having them. You gotta be kidding me. One big advantage that we had, and now we don't have it for the rest of the series. Oh, that is disgusting. Markstrom is injured, and we have to call up a goaltender. Is that in the playoffs? Did he do that bad in the playoffs? Playoff stats. Holy, that was awful in the playoffs. He doesn't look like a playoff performer at all. Look at that. Is Montembeault better than Appleby in the playoffs? Because Appleby looks absolutely disgusting in the playoffs so far. Yeah, Montembeault can step up when needed. Let's go with Montembeault. So now if we want to win this series, we'll have to do it without our best goaltender, Jacob Markstrom. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got swept. If we lose, no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. Just not going to say it. Let's go into game number 6 here. Come on, let's close it out. Let's give Markstrom a little break. First period, yes! 2-0. Ovechkin and Lazarev, the two Russian snipers, get us 2 goals, and they're playing hard. 17 shots in the first period. Oh, but Toronto crawls back into it. Goals by Robertson and Hall. Ulf Hedman gets the goal for the Navigators, and come on, power play. Oh, Matthews ties it. What penalty was that? Because they got 2 power play goals back to back there. We get a power play, and we get a goal from Nicolas Deslauriers. They get a goal from Tavares. We get a goal from Grundstrom. This is all out madness here. And Paquette. Paquette scores with 3:28 left. And all of a sudden, it's looking like that 24 seconds left. I kind of, well, I need to go see. I don't want to jinx it, though, but... So I got to figure out why that keeps happening. I kind of figured out that it might happen again, and it did. For some reason, the gameplay did not record there in game number 6, but there was only 24 seconds left. We hopped in, and we got the job done. So not that much, just you missed the celebration. The Navigators winning and getting past the second round for the first time in their history, and would have been nice to see that. We saw Matthews and Sergachev shake hands. We saw Marner and Sanford. It was awesome. I just hope that I need to get that fixed before if we get to the Stanley Cup final, and that happens, I'm going to be pretty upset about it. But Lazarev has been dominant once again in these playoffs. 11 goals and 6 assists for 17 points in 11 games. He's been a man on a mission, and all 4 rounds are already, all 4 series, I should say, are already done, and we know that we will be facing off against the New Jersey Devils in the conference final. Let's go check out the New Jersey Devils lines. All right, so New Jersey. Ooh, okay, so right off the bat, you see those 292 overall players here. Heishier and Jack Hughes. 14 points. He's got 12 points, and they have the sniper Jesper. Oh no, he's a playmaker. They have Jesper Bratt. Is he a sniper? He's a playmaker. Two playmakers and a two-way forward. All right, so that's the first line, but the second line is Jimmy Vesey, who's 8 goals, Nugent Hopkins, and Bennett. The third line is power forward Nick Ritchie with Jesper Bokvist and Yanni Kukkonen, and Nygaard, Lowry, and Zetterlund on the fourth line. So these guys don't look that terrifying, to be completely honest with you. I mean, the Maple Leafs were a better team, I believe. They had more depth. This team looks like a defensive, grind you out, John Tortorella type of team. I mean, with Heishier and Hughes, you get that firepower with the 92 overalls. Too high elite potential, my goodness. And then you just round that out with a bunch of guys that work real hard, and I mean they're overachieving by quite a lot here. With like just an example of Jamie Vesey, who was 8 goals and 3 assists in 13 games. But on paper, we are better than this team. The second line has been dominant in the playoffs, so that might be what we have to focus on here. Excuse me. That might be what we have to focus on in the conference finals. Defensively, they have Lindell, Severson, Bullbrook, and Dahan, and Susie, and Murphy. So we're better defensively than this team. And we're better offensively than this team. In net, who do they have? They have 86 overall, Devin Dubnyk. My good. He went up all the way to 86 overall, I guess, since that Vezina trophy, with Vezina season with Ottawa. I believe this was the last season, maybe. Yeah, because we beat them in the playoffs last year, and he was a Vezina winner. So Devin Dubnyk comes back and is going to try to get his revenge on the Navigators here. 86 overall. I guess winning the Vezina will do that to you, but I mean, that's not that good. And if we can get Markstrom back, Markstrom will definitely be out for game 1, but games 2 and 3, if we can get Markstrom, could be dangerous. I'd say we have the edge here. Definitely the edge on the attack, and we do have the edge on D. I mean, we have the superstar defenseman, Sergachev. They don't have a superstar defenseman. They just have a bunch of guys who are overachieving right now, and it looks like they're just coming out and they're playing their bag off, and they're just, I mean, they're just getting it done. But I'd say even like our third line is almost as good as their second line. And I mean, we've been getting contributions here from Cedric Paquette, and Delorier, who has 7 points in 11 games. And Cedric Paquette, that was his first goal of the playoffs, but it was the biggest goal of the playoffs so far. A fourth line centerman getting the game winner in game 6. Ovechkin's doing good so far. Perfetti, Kostin's having a so-so playoffs, but the first line is really the story right now with the Wright and Lazarev and Sanford. Lazarev is putting the team on his back here, and he is going with it, and this is it's a breakout moment for him. He's showing the league that he is a superstar, and we have to watch out for Ivan Lazarev. Yeah, we have the superstar on D, and we have a better defensive depth, and this is going to be the only question mark. Can a 80 overall, 27-year-old career backup goaltender and a goaltending prospect that we've had since year 1, can those two team up and can they get it done? Can they get it done for the boys? We'll have to wait and see, but I like our chances, to be honest with you, going into this series. I guess we'll just have to wait till next episode to find out if we can beat the New Jersey Devils. All right. So until next time, next episode will be episode number 19. Already almost close to 20 episodes, so really happy about that. Until next episode, this has been East Coast Gaming, signing out. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and for sure comment too. I love those comments. So until next episode, see you later.